Greg Daniels is the guy behind The American Office. And they said that he wants to reboot it. And I don't know what they mean by that, because no one will pay attention to that show being rebooted with a completely different cast.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
And if you just get Angela and, I mean, Krasinski said, I'd think about it. I don't know what that would even look like. I don't even know. This to me smelled more like people taking stock of their careers during the writer's strike. And it's such an existential crisis that Greg Daniels was like, what's the biggest thing I've ever done? I mean, King of the Hill too, right? I mean, didn't he write, he's Conan's writing partner, but he was the guy, he was the showrunner for The American Office. So far, the only people who've publicly said they would want something to do with it potentially are Krasinski and Angela Kinsey. Mindy Kaling, too. She was a big, big deal at the beginning of The American Office. Mindy Kaling and B.J. Novak were writing most of them.
Well, here's my thing about that.
Well, it led to her getting her own show.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the biggest selling points, I guess, or one of the big parts of that show, why it was so funny, is how tone-deaf Michael is. And I don't think they can make that show today. I just don't think, even if it's under satire and it's very, very blatantly obvious what they're trying to do, I don't think they can put a character like Michael Scott on network television.
Well, they really tightened that character up too, because I mentioned the other day we started watching The Office from the beginning. Because I've seen a lot of The Office, but I didn't watch it first run, I don't think. I mean, what? The Office started, 15 years ago?
It was like 2001.
It was 2004.
Or 2000, yeah,
I thought it was 4 or 5. Okay. Well, anyway, you're not going to get Carell. Rainn Wilson will probably absolutely do it because, I mean, you know, people have had, but everybody's gone somewhere, but with varying degrees of success. I mean, Jenna Fisher and Angela Kinsey are doing that podcast because they're like, people still want to talk about this show. Biggest thing we've done. I mean, Meredith's phone isn't ringing off the hook.
Right.
But you're going to get Craig Robinson? You're going to get Ed Helms? Probably not.
Probably.
You think?
I think they would.
I mean, Craig's got his own show.
Yeah, but
Ed Helms doing movies. He's got that Hangover money.
But if he does The Office, that's only going to help his other show.
True. Anybody watching Killing It other than me?
No.
It's funny.
What is it?
It's Craig Robinson's show.
Craig Robinson. It's over on Peacock.
I don't have that one.
You don't have Peacock?
No. Take the P off. Hey.
Ecock?
Yep. You get it. You know what I'm talking about.
I don't think I do.
But she doesn't know what a real doll is?
You know what I'm talking about. Think about it, Alan. You know.
Mary over there pretending she doesn't know what real dolls are is my favorite point in the show
I swear on
today.
my life, I have never heard that term.
See
I know what a
see
sex
how she
doll
commits
is.
to it?
Listen,
She commits to it.
I know what a
God
sex
bless you.
I know what a sex doll is. I didn't know there was a name brand of them.
You had never heard of real dolls.
I had never heard of real dolls.
They're as old as you are.
Okay. All right. Then how am I going to know that that's a name brand?
Because they've been around your whole life.
I am not. Okay. That is something that is geared and marketed towards
but
men.
Even in the wind, you've never heard of real doll. I don't own one.
It's not something that's stuck in my brain if I had heard it in passing.
This one over here.
Listen, I am not.
She's digging in.
Okay. You're right. I'm just faking it. I have 5 of them at home.
No, I didn't say that you owned any. They're very expensive. And depending what add-ons you get, I mean, there are people, that's the thing. Listen, I understand maybe the convenience of it. There are a lot of people in the 21st century who are like, screw it. I'm just doing porn and going to work and right? Women who are like, I don't want to date anymore. So people are getting, it's not just political that people are being more and more isolated. It's all areas of life. And so these sex dolls, back in the day, it was just Real Doll. But they were kind of prohibitively expensive. Now there's all kinds of companies. You are still banging a very expensive piece of latex.
But they look they look somewhat real.
Well, the way they light them on the website maybe, but when you get that box, there must be something in your brain, you know, that initial froth of hormones where you go, screw it. I'm buying a Real Doll. I'm dropping the $6-7 grand.
They are.
I didn't know they were that expensive.
Yes, they are crazy expensive.
Right. So, but they're top of the line, right? But when that box comes and you're down $6 grand and you have to put it together like a frigging IKEA credenza, you got to put that thing together.
Put it on backwards.
Or maybe getting help with the friends, like me putting together my couch.
Where's my Allen wrench? Right, you and your couch. It's going to be like that. And you look at it and you go, Jesus Christ, this is what
did I do?
I mean, I guess it sounds great.
And where do you put it? Like
in the closet.
Share with some people, Miriam.
That's so creepy, bro.
You sleep next to it and cuddle it.
I mean, if anybody watches that show, Dave with Lil Dicky, first season over on FX, he was like hiding his doll from his girlfriend, and he thought she left one night, and he pulled it out of the closet and just like threw it on the bed. But I think he just had it like from the waist down, and that was the only way that he was having a hard time with his girlfriend, and the only way he could get something going was pulling his doll out. And of course, she comes back in, and hilarity and shame ensues. So yeah, real doll, very expensive. And on the page, you go, boy, these look realistic. But when you get that plastic dumb face in the mail up close, and you go, I just dropped $7,000 on this. I'd love to hear from a customer who has a real doll, or who dropped, because they have their share of competitors now, or who dropped serious coin on one of these things.
There was one.
What's in the box? A smaller box. What?
The sculpting of
Mary
it.
knows.
What? What's in the box?
No, it's probably not an appropriate time to play the new drop.
Go ahead, Poundcake.
Come on.
I was just going to say their hook was getting celebrity lookalikes as dolls. Like they had one that was like Zac Efron. And I was like, oh my God. And it was just so weird because it was like AI before AI, because they just had to imagine what his bottom half looked like. And if it looked like that, I was like, okay, well, I can see, but that's how they have to like make people fantasize about their dolls.
But also, you're not, if you're honest with yourself, you're not buying the doll for the face, right? You're buying it for the neck
Unless
down.
that's your thing.
That's why you could go to a porn store and buy Jenna Jameson's torso. You know, you just want the holes. But you're paying.
Hey, faces have holes, boy.
Yeah, they do. But you also have that. No matter how good they get, we're still in this uncanny valley situation with these dolls, and they can pose them however they want on the website. But when you get that thing,
man,
in the box and it comes home, and you're like,
I wish our speaker still worked outside, because there's two old people just staring through the window at us, and I'd love for them to know they're talking about real sex dolls.
My real doll costs $5,200.
I bought the Olivia 2.0. It's got the variable bead
The speaker
option on it.
My wife moves about as much as she does.
That's right. I paid extra for the custom nipples.
I told him, if you want to bang something, you better create it. And damned if he didn't.
So anyway, I'm on realdoll.com, and I'm looking at what the Olivia 2.0, right? Blonde, great body, whatever. $6,700.
And that's with no like add-ons or souped up or nothing? Do you refer to it like a truck? Can you soup it up?
you can customize it however you want. But if you don't want any changes, like right now they're doing a promotion. No changes, if you want to buy it as is, they'll take $1,000 off. So it's only $5,700.
Now we're talking.
But if you want to customize it, and you can do whatever you want.
Make it like a huge, however you want. You want a medium, you want a large.
You can customize the body type, the eye color, the makeup.
They don't have attachments?
Vaginal style? Oh, I don't know what that means.
Probably means
some are a little more lippy than the others.
Removable. Bluetooth insert.
Oh, so you can
it can play songs.
sync up.
Olivia. Hey, Olivia, play John Mayer. Your body's one doing.
Like, I need you to nag like my wife used to.
That's what I'm saying. This is kind of creepy.
My vagina said what?
Connecting.
My vagina said what?
The weather today, the Bluetooth insert is an extra $500. So now you're up to $7,200. And you can buy all different kinds of inserts.
This is creepy.
Depends
okay,
on. I guess it depends on how much of a Sliman's sandwich, we'll say, you want down there.
Because this is like,
but it's adding incrementally whatever you put on there. It's adding another $100, another $200. You can get custom.
That's how they get you.
You get the undercoating and the anti-rust protection.
Oh, you wouldn't want that undercoat.
You don't want the undercoat.
Here's my question.
Jerry Lundegaard said so.
All this customization, obviously, this sounds stupid. It's obvious so that they can make it after a real woman, right?
Yeah, whatever the guy wants.
whatever
Whatever
the-
the
yeah.
dude wants.
So, like,
what
if
he
a guy
gets.
is obsessed with a celebrity and he wants this doll to look exactly like the celebrity, right? That's what
I
I'm
mean,
thinking.
you'd have to find a pre-made face that looks close to that. You could probably buy
You could probably get one
real
pretty
dolls that
close
look
to
like
that.
celebrities.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody's obsessed with Kim Kardashian, they can customize this doll to the point that it looks like her.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
But imagine how much better with AI and technology
That's what I'm
these
saying.
are gonna get. And they're gonna price them commensurate with that. So people that are like, I'll give you $10,000 for this molded latex. And they're dishwasher safe. That's the best part.
How are you going to
but
fit
he
that in
need
a
a
dishwasher?
Huge dishwasher. No, because the vagina, it's a pull-out vagina. Like
Yeah.
it's.
You can
What?
you can
Yeah.
It's
you,
like a removable
you
vag.
gotta wash
Clean
it.
it.
You gotta hose it out, man.
What do you think? You're just
I
gonna-
don't use this stuff. How would I know anything?
Okay, you're too bougie. So you never had.
Why would I have a female sex
Bougie.
doll?
But you've never used a fleshlight before?
I
Like,
do not have a penis.
Why would she
What am I
use
gonna
a
do with a
fleshlight?
fleshlight?
I'm saying you never had a guy and just like used a fleshlight on him?
No.
She
no.
has hands.
You're not a sex toy girl. Okay, I get it.
No.
And she's also not a gay man. Like, no, that coochie, you put it in the silverware. You put it in the silverware
Rack, yeah.
Rack, yeah,
Pots
you're
and
good to go.
pans, baby.
That's
Top
right.
rack only.
Dishwash safe.
Top rack. That's
Goodness.
right. Now we gotta go.
What a way to end the
Perfect
show.
transition. Bats and balls are next. What do you have coming up, William?
I am filming a comedy special at the Agora December 22nd. Tickets are